What's up, y'all? It is your girl, Sarah from Sarah Styles here, where data empowers true potential and I show you the power of your numbers. Today's video is what sold Wednesday. So I will show you how much I sold this past week, and then also my top items that sold for $50 or more. All of the items, not just top, all of the items that sold for $50 or more. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new here, I am a reseller on PoshMark, Ebay, thredup a little bit, other various sites here and there. I also have a degree in mathematics, so this channel is dedicated to helping you understand your numbers to help meet your potential wherever you are in your reselling journey. We talk about numbers. All the strategies that I talk about are going to be data-driven strategies and showing you how to look at your numbers to get to where you want to go. So if you like content like that, do make sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a like on the way out as well. Today's video is what sold Wednesday. I'm trying something a little bit new, so drop a note down below and tell me what you guys think. In past videos, I've shown all of my sales for the week, and I'm thinking it was 60 this week. I sold 60 items this week, so it's getting to be a lot, and I didn't know if it was useful for you guys to see all 60 of them, so I picked out all of the items that sold the past week for $50 or more. So let me know down below how you guys like this format, or if there's other things that you'd like to see, like my top brands, categories, things that I'm not going to pick up anymore. Let me know. Also, happy Halloween. I love Halloween. Eat, drink, and be scary. You going trick-or-treating? It's kind of a weird year. So I think we're going to try and go trick-or-treating if the weather and COVID cases seem to be okay. Just, wear a mask and be outside. But let me know what you guys are doing. What are you dressing up for? It's my favorite. So let's dig right into it. So this past week, this video is for October 17th through October 23rd. I am a mom of 3 children, so that means that I have to shoot videos a couple days, sometimes even a week or 2 in advance. So this is for October 17th through October 23rd. These are my sales. Y'all, if you're new to the channel too, this is the Sarah Styles Sales and Trends dashboard. So I do have 3 dashboards available for the resellers. You simply put your data in here, you track and manage your data, and then you have access to all of these charts that I talk about on my channel, and then you can look at them as well. This is comparing 28 days to 28 days. I am up $5,000. Like, what? That is just ridiculous. I am almost a 10K seller. That's ridiculous. So stay tuned for next week. I'm really hoping that I can get to this 10K seller, or 10K in a 28 period. That's just like a huge milestone, I feel like, to be a reseller. I'm running a sale, so head over to my eBay and PoshMark as well for the sale, but that's ridiculous. Okay, so let's scroll down here. That's 28 days compared to 28 days. So that does have some September data. How am I doing for October? I actually had this, if you watched my video last week, I had this at $6,000. I hit that goal. So I've actually increased it to $10,000 gross revenue. If you have the dashboard, you can change this to whatever number, whatever your goal is, and then it uses your data to show you what you need to do to get there. So I increased it to $10,000. Never did it cross my mind that I could be a $10,000 seller, but I'm so close. So I thought, let's go for it. So this is where I'm currently sitting for October, $7,000, $7,302, 195 items sold. Average sale price is $37. This past week, so October 17th through the 23rd, I sold $2,524.28 for a total of 66 items. Like, this is blowing my mind. I spend about 10 or 15 hours a week reselling. I'm a mom of 3. I also do social media. So as far as reselling activities, that's all I'm spending. 53 of those were on eBay, 10 of them on PoshMark, 3 of them on thredup. On that note, I'm going to bring you guys over to this chart real quick, just so you can see a little breakout for the month. So up here, we are on the month of October. You can look at different data periods if you want, if you have this, and in a lot of my other videos, I do for sure. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, check out some of my other videos if you want to see this more in depth. eBay is crushing Poshmark. Like, $5,000 compared to $1,600. That's ridiculous. That did not used to be the case about 6 months ago. Poshmark was my main boom. eBay is quickly coming in strong and steady. We are going steady now for sure. I'm wearing eBay's letter jacket. thredup, $421. I'm doing a video on thredup. Hopefully it's going to be released this week. If not, look for it next week, about how thredup is going and things that you should consider before you send in all of your stuff. The purpose of this channel is not to tell you what to do. It's to help you look at the numbers and drive business decisions, and everyone's numbers are going to look differently. So that's kind of where we're sitting at. Let's go ahead and start looking at some actual items that sold for $50 or more. I did have 3 sales on thredup. I had 3 sales on thredup. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is a new format for me, sorry. So bear with me as I move my face around. I did sell 3 items on thredup. However, they do not make this list because they were not for $50 or higher. We are talking gross revenue numbers, so $50 or higher gross revenue. I am going to do a video on how much I actually make gross compared to net, because there is a difference, and then also show you kind of how much resellers actually make. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Keep an eye out for that as well. The North Face, no surprise here. I did purchase a pallet, so this was new with tax, sold for $50, sold very quickly. This as well, Doc Martens. So these were $48, but I did include them because it was $2 shy, and it is Doc Martens boots. You guys are going to start to notice a trend. The nice thing that I like about fall and winter is my average sale price tends to go up. Boots, jackets, sweaters, jeans, all of these things tend to sell for higher than shorts, swimsuits, dresses, depending on the type of dress, right? So I appreciate that about fall and winter because things do typically sell higher, even if they're not like these high-end brands. These were a pair of Burton snow boots, so they sold for $60. Sorry guys, I should have had this scrolled up for you. I apologize. I'll make sure to do that next time. The North Face, I mean, no surprise that the palette that I purchased had 2 items that had the North Face in it, not a lot, but they both sold within a week, if not less. This sold for $70, and it's a good thing that it did because I was contemplating keeping it. If it wasn't white, I would have kept it. I hate jackets. I love wearing vests. I do love the North Face. I also have the North Face vest, so I don't really need another one. But if it was a different color, I would have considered it. Marmot, this is also, I mean, are you guys noticing what's selling? Winter, people are preparing for winter, for fall. I am filming this on Friday the 23rd, and it is currently 30 degrees out right now here in Colorado. We went to the playground earlier, and it was cold. It was very cold. I was not prepared for it to be as cold as it was. I'm not quite ready for that yet. But fall and winter, people are definitely preparing for it. I'm sorry, guys. I hope it's not too bad on your end. Ralph Lauren purses. So I do want to show you, actually, let's look really quickly. So we can look high level, my categories that are going to be selling. So you have sell-through rate, you have average sale price. Average sale price, how much are the items selling on average? Sell-through rate of the items that I have, how many of them are selling? 100% sell-through rate means that 100% of the items that I have purchased have sold. If I have 100 items and only 10 of them have sold, that's a 10% sell-through rate. So down on this chart, we're looking at my sell-through rate versus my average sale price. Up here is going to be my BOLO categories. It means I have a high sell-through rate and I also have a high average sale price. Those are things that I want to personally be on the lookout based on my data. One thing is sweaters. This is because of the brand of sweaters. These are all, like 95% of these sweaters are Free People sweaters, new with tags from a palette, but that's something to keep in mind as well. Some other categories, sell-through rate for my bags is 17%, so it's not nearly as high as my 29% of sweaters, but 17% is still good. And a 50% sell-through rate. So, or $50 average sale price. Typically speaking, when you have a higher average sale price, you're going to have a lower sell-through rate. People aren't as willing to quickly pay $50 for something as they would pay $10 for something. And something I want to note on really quickly, I am putting together a course, so it's helpful if you have this dashboard or if you don't, to really learn how I look at this data, and condensed version of how I looked at this data. But something that I want to touch on here is what's a good sell-through rate. So currently for October, my sell-through rate, my current sell-through rate is 14%. It's not a full month of October, but I'm at 14%. So that's kind of my average sell-through rate. Anything that is above that is doing better than average. So bags, my sell-through rate for bags is 17%. That is still doing better than my average. Shoes are right at my average, but the average sale price is $42. My average sale price here is $37. So those are performing well for me because they're doing better than my average. Your numbers may be different, but you can still see what is performing well for you, which is what this channel is about, teaching you how to look at your numbers and how to make these decisions. So I just wanted to touch on a couple of the categories. You're noticing the trend in what I'm showing you, but you can also look at that from the data. Here's some Columbia, a jacket again. This was from a pallet. Something I'm gonna touch on as well is you're gonna notice a lot of new with tag things that are selling from a pallet. I'm doing a video on, I purchased a couple of pallets. I'm gonna look at the data. Is it worth it? Am I gonna do it again? There is a video coming. I'm a mom of 3. I can't get them out every day, but I do have it on my agenda to get a video out to you guys about a pallet and how I analyze the data. But you're seeing a lot of the items selling from the pallet. And so yes, that means that the items are selling, but it's all that I've been listing for the last couple of months. So I am really going to dig deep into a video for you guys to show you, okay, they're selling, but am I actually making money off of these? Are these good investments? Burberry, hello, who doesn't love a little Burberry? This was really heavy. It was like 4 pounds to send, but $179, like, yes, please, I will take that. Burberry, I'm gonna touch on that because I know that. Burberry is, it's gonna be up here. Yep, there you go. Burberry is a Bolo brand. I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys that. 100% of the Burberry that I have purchased has sold, and the average sale price is $115. However, you can see the circle is very small. That's because I've only had 2 Burberry items this month. So that's why 100%. But these are my Bolo Sorel as well. 100% sell-through rate, average sale price $168. Those are Bolo brands for me, things that I want to be on the lookout for. Coach, what's up? If you guys follow my channel, I love Coach. I don't normally buy Coach with a logo on it because it does sell a little bit lower. However, this was an online, I purchased it on PoshMark to flip it, and it came with a bundle that I purchased with some other really good items. So I bought it. I still did make, you know, $48. It sold. I'm going to touch on something actually, and I'm going to ask you guys, drop your notes down below if you're noticing this as well. Currently, this is Friday the 23rd. I have 9 cases open for unpaid cases open on eBay. 9. That is the most that I have ever had. It's almost 10% of the sales. No, it's more than 10%, because I had 53 items sold last week on eBay, and I have 9 cases that are open. It's 16% of my cases were unpaid last week. 16. That's ridiculous. That is the highest it's ever been. Are you guys noticing this as well? I actually had 2 of them say, hey, I lost my job this week. COVID's been really hard. I can't pay. So I think COVID cases are going up, and I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing that reflected in our sales as well. Columbia, new attacks, Columbia. People are definitely getting ready. This is a Dyson. So I totally have little kids because I do. So I take consignment for my brother-in-law sometimes. He is a reseller, but sometimes he gets sick of eBay, so I'll take consignment from him. So this was a Dyson part he gave me to sell. It sold for $66. Calvin Klein, these sold as well. These were new without tags. Why they sold so high, I believe. Another Columbia, Uggs. Here's Uggs. I do love my Uggs. I don't counter a lot because typically I find that I counter and it ghosts. And if it's like for $5, I'm like, well, I'm not going to risk not getting a sale for $5. However, these pair of boots, I had one person kept sending me an offer for like $23. I had them listed at $80. She sent me an offer for $23. I counter offered like $65, I think. And then she declined it. And then the next week she tried again and I still declined it. And then someone bought them on eBay for $60. Dooney and Burke, these were an offer. So they actually sold, it sold for like $55, I believe, on eBay. I'd had it for a while and it was actually missing the strap as well. So I was okay with that. You can see two categories. Let's look at my BOLO categories. Prices are going to be up there. Oh, we already talked about that. Sorry, guys. We did. Bags are up there, right? They sell high price. I sell through them. Coach again. Here's Coach. I like Coach. This is, I cannot drive this point home enough. Social media is absolutely fantastic. I love it. But if you go on social media, everybody, when I was on social media before I had my data to look at, don't buy Coach, it doesn't sell. Don't buy Dooney and Burke, it doesn't sell. My Coach is one of my top brands at a high average sale price and at a high sell-through. Coach, $54 average sale price, 30% sell-through. My sell-through rate for Coach is double my normal and at a $50 average sale price. Like, I'm gonna keep picking up Coach. It works for me. Either I know how to pick it, I have good inventory for it, whatever it is, I'm gonna keep picking up Coach. Like, ain't no shame in my game. These pair of Sorel boots, they were new with tags. I paid up for these. I don't remember exactly how much, but I did. They were new with tags, Sorel, Joan of Arc, before the fall. I knew they would absolutely sell. They were sold for a best offer of $155, but I did pay up for these. I think I probably paid like $30 or $40 for these. Same with the Burberry. I'm going to go back to the Burberry as well. I think I paid like $50 for that Burberry jacket, but it sold for $179. Like, okay. But I know to pick those up because my data, what are my BOLO brands on my data? Let's look. My two BOLO brands that I had just told you guys, right? Burberry, my average sale price for Burberry, $115, 100% sell-through rate. Sorel, $168, 100% sell-through rate. I'll pay up for that. Nike, this is from the palette as well, $60, jackets again. Columbia, jackets again. This is one more from PoshMark. This was actually part of a bundle, so it did sell for $50 when you take into account the bundle. I had anywhere to go, it actually like fit me really well, and it was really comfortable, but like kind of dressy. So if I ever had anywhere to go, I would have kept it. But such is the life of a stay-at-home mom. I have nowhere to go. And it's a pandemic. I for sure have nowhere to go. I have pajama pants on right now with my socks. So that's the life that I live. None of this fancy nonsense. So those are my sales. Drop a note down below. Let me know what your guys' favorite sales were for the week. If you guys liked this format, if you only want to see the 50 items that the items that sold for $50 or more, and let me know what you guys are going to do for Halloween, what you are dressing up for, if you're going to go trick-or-treating or not. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and make sure to hit that like button, share and saving as well. As far as the algorithm goes on YouTube, sharing and saving helps boost my visibility. So if you like this content and you think others will as well, hit that save button and share it as well. You don't even have to share it anywhere. Just hit the share button and copy the link, and then it'll kind of boost the algorithm so more people can see my videos. And I really appreciate it. Thanks. Have a good day.